This is Gene Key, Skyserve, Texas News. A Harris County homeowner fatally shoots an assault suspect at Cypress home. KHOU.com contributed to this report from Harris County. It happened around 7 p.m. when investigators say a visitor came to the home to sell a man and his wife something. Officials say the visitor would frequently stop by to sell the couple various items. An argument this time broke out, and the homeowner said the visitor started assaulting him and his wife. The homeowner got his shotgun and shot the visitor. The shooting victim was taken to the hospital where he later died. The husband and wife stayed at the scene and cooperated with the investigation. No charges have been filed in the case. 3 men are on the run after a Cleveland clerk is shot dead. KHOU.com contributed to this report from Cleveland, Texas. It happened around 9:25 p.m. at the Exxon in Cleveland. The clerk called police, and when officers arrived, they found him with a gunshot wound. A medical helicopter took the clerk to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. A motive for the shooting appears to be robbery. The men demanded money from the clerk, and he gave them the cash, but there was a verbal exchange. That's when one of the men shot the clerk. Surveillance video showed the altercation and the deadly gunshot. Retail gas prices in Texas dropped by a penny this week. 888 of Texas and the AssociatedPress.com contributed to this report from Koppel. Retail gasoline prices across Texas have slipped by a penny this week to settle at $1.81 per gallon. AAA Texas on Thursday reported that compares to the national average holding steady at $2.01 per gallon. Corpus Christi has the state's cheapest prices at the pump this week at an average of $1.73 per gallon. The association survey found drivers in Fort Worth are paying the most across Texas at $1.89 per gallon. Association officials expect nearly 8.3 million Texans will travel during the holiday period beginning December the 23rd and running through January 3rd, 2016. A Texas family finds a masked intruder in their bedroom. UPI.com contributed to this report from Conroe. A Texas mother said her dogs woke her up in the early morning and alerted her to a masked intruder, a raccoon in her bathroom sink. Tricia Wilhelm said her dog started barking just after 4 a.m. Wednesday, and she and her husband followed the canine's calls to the bathroom. The raccoon was up against the wall, and one of the dogs was right next to it, and the other dog was in front of him, barking at him. She said the raccoon made a play for the dog's food, but changed his mind when the canines gave chase and decided to hunker down in the bathroom sink. She said they eventually opened up the bathroom door, and the raccoon headed straight out the back door, the same way he apparently came inside. Wilhelm said she learned 2 important lessons from the experience: keep the doggy door closed and how to get a raccoon out of the house safely. Visit us on Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube at Skyserve News Service. This is Gene Key, Skyserve, Texas News.